Okay.
Go.
Go ahead. This is everyone in my audience for my speech. We have 6 people, including the cameraman. And here we go. Okay, so welcome everybody to my report on utilizing networking to further your career. My name is Andrew Smith. Today we're going to talk about the advantages of networking and the disadvantages of networking, and also the tools and techniques to further the impact of your networking as well. According to Lily Zhang of Muse.com, the best way to go is to ask the right questions to the right people to get the right answers you need. Now, when you're going to look for a career, as you're going through school, you're going to want to reach out to people in the industry and start building those relationships so that you can find out what the real answers are instead of looking at websites such as Glassdoor or any kind of like Bureau of Labor Statistics. While on the job, you're going to want to mimic and utilize other people's ways of networking to your best advantage and use what works for you. That's according to Glenn Lopez of Forbes.com. Here is a graph from the School of Career Services here at Virginia Tech, and this is talking about how is everyone getting their jobs from their undergrad degree. This is everyone that graduated. At 27%, people are using their connections from previous jobs and employers. And right underneath that, at 23%, people are reaching out to their network of people that they had met or other colleagues that they graduated from or people that they intern with that know other people. So it really shows the impact of networking on someone when they're starting out their career. The advantages also are through a survey taken care of or done by 2 gentlemen. One is George Wolf Hans and Klaus Moser of University of Erlangen, Nuremberg in Germany. They reached out to people that both utilize networking and those who do not. They found that people utilizing networking were farther along in their career and they were able to get where they wanted to a lot easier, and therefore they were much more satisfied with their career as well. So it's very important to network to get where you want to be and to be happy in your life. Some of the disadvantages, according to Employable.com, is the issue of having hidden agendas through people you meet through networking. Some of these people are going to try to get what they need before you need what you want, instead of building a relationship to where it can be beneficial for both parties. Also, sometimes there's little to no payoff, which is okay. That's from jobbank.com. The goal is to build relationships. Even though it doesn't pay off for you in your career, you're still building and meeting new people and becoming friends, and maybe farther down the line it'll come to you. Some techniques used by Joseph Yoli, who I interviewed for this report. Just to give some background on Joseph, he ran a nightclub in Manhattan. He's taught college level classes. He works right now in the insurance industry. He's also helped a startup trivia company in Metro Detroit, and he found that the only way he was able to get into new venues was to use a win-win strategy with these bar owners and managers by reaching out to them and making sure everyone was happy with the situation. And also, you want to network for the right reasons. It's not just to get where you want to go, it's to be happier and build more relationships and get to know and build your knowledge base. That's according to Rollins College. Some tools, the social media aspect were covered by Miriam Selpeter. She wrote the book Social Networking for Careers, Successful Careers. She talks about LinkedIn, Google+, Twitter, but the most important aspect I found was blogging, since that you could share with others your expertise in your industry and really build some bridges that way by people reading what you know in your knowledge base, and that's really going to further your career much farther. So today we learned about some of the advantages, what to do when you're in college, what to ask, what to do. Make sure you network to get your first job and to continue to network to be where you want to be. We also talked about some of the disadvantages of maybe sometimes some hidden agendas or no payoff. And here are my bibliography and some of my sources here, and I'd like to know if there's any questions.
Well, as an older worker, I'm not on much social media. Where would I begin, or could it work against me if I put my photo out there and I'm an older person? Or would that still work for me?
With job sites like LinkedIn, there's tons of people that have different ages, different backgrounds. What they're going to look at is your qualifications more and what you can offer them, not your age. There's many people now change their careers every 5 to 7 years, so it's not unheard of to have older people of your age out there trying to find something new or go a different direction. Anything else?
I do have a question. You mentioned tools. Which tool do you feel has been the most beneficial for you personally?
For me, it's been LinkedIn and Facebook mostly. I've found, I've gotten some interviews through just some people on LinkedIn, through school, that have helped build a nice group of people I can go to. And Facebook has also helped me. I have quite a few friends that are in the industry I'm going into that are always looking out for jobs or interviews that I get a lot of connections through as well. So it's both worked out really well. I'd like to try blogging, but I haven't gotten that far yet. Okay. That's it. Thank you. Oh, you got to show everyone. I'm sorry. I got it.
And the dog.
And the dog.